So, it's 2023, gas prices are astronomical, Facebook market users are high on their own supply, and at times, building a car on a budget nowadays just seems out of reach. So what can we really do? You guys often wonder, how do I take care of all the cars that I have? How do I maintain it? How do I stay sane? I don't know, but it's mostly because I buy things cheap, know how to haggle a good deal, and know typically what's a good buy. And with that knowledge acquired over the years, as well as my Benz'n knowledge know-how, we're gonna put together this new series. So welcome to Benz'n on a Budget. The only trailer in the state. Sheesh. What is going on? Welcome back to Channel Anderson. You saw the intro already, so welcome to Benz'n on a Budget. I'm here today with my cousin Aaron. He's the hero right now. Brought his truck. We just got literally the last trailer, like the only trailer available in Washington right now from U-Haul, which is kind of insane. But yeah, we're in Kingston. We're traveling all the way over to Port Orchard to pick up the new project, which I'll let you guys see once we get there. But yeah, any words?
Oh, I'm excited. Let's see what happens.
He's no stranger to these type of adventures, so he was down right away, and very thankful he's popping along the journey. So anyways, we'll catch you guys on the road. Alright guys, on the road update. The sky has finally broke a little bit. We got some sunlight. We were curious if that was going to happen, but looks like we're about 20 plus minutes out, and we'll catch you guys once we're there. Alright guys, here's the end of the journey where we don't really know where we're going or what we're getting into, but we're on the back road. It's on a big piece of property somewhere, and
See a Mercedes.
yeah, we're supposedly close, so we'll see what we get into here. Alright guys, we played Price is Right and chose a gate. So keep an eye out for a car somewhere back here. Oh, I see some cars. Alright. There it is, yep.
Nice.
The Eagle has landed. Sweet. Alright, now we gotta figure out how to situate ourselves. Check back in a sec. We did it. Alright guys, he's on the trailer, getting it out of here. It's in good shape. I'll show you guys once we get home. These dogs were fighting us the whole way.
In their territory.
Thank you, Aaron.
Very welcome.
And thanks to Tommy, he helped us out a lot too. He had to come along, otherwise
Yeah,
I don't know what we would have done, to be honest, so thank God he had that. So anyways, we're getting out of Dodge now. Catch you guys back at home. She's all loaded up. Alright guys, looks like we got about an hour and 25 minutes back home. We're going down around the water this time. Took the ferry on the way here, but beautiful day. Make it happen. Alright guys, we just made it back, got her into position with Aaron's expertise of driving. So we're basically just gonna launch her off right in the open spot right here, and I'll tell you guys what the plan is, and hopefully it'll make sense for you guys. But yeah,
getting an F20 out of an S2000.
yeah. I'll tell you guys this though, 800 bucks so far, so we're doing pretty good as far as Benz'n on a budget goes. But I'll jump into the details once we get it off the ramp. All right guys, go drop a like for Aaron. The lifesaver. And my wife right now, she doesn't want to be on camera, but my wife just pushed with Aaron to get the car off.
They needed the Islander strength.
Oh yeah, it's Islander strength right there from my wife and Aaron. All right, guys, here she is. We got to go back to Aaron's house and pick up the M155, but I'll do a walkthrough later on when we get here. But here's a little brief preview before I dive into things and dive into the whole detail of what the hell went down to try to get this thing and finesse the deal. Now we'll dive into the plans for it. All right, first modification. I don't know what the heck that is. Peace. Random husky.
He's
all right.
Just chilling out here.
Just chilling, man. All right, guys. Well, we just dropped off the trailer. Peace.
Yeah.
Met a new friend. Aaron got complimented on his pro skill trailer driving.
See me in a drift car.
Yeah. So anyways, probably end it here with Aaron for the time being. I'll catch you guys back at home. Aaron, if you guys didn't know, I feel like I've mentioned in the videos before, but he has a pretty cool car collection that we've been meaning to do a video on anyways.
It's coming.
So we'll need to go check out his stuff. Name some off the top of your head, just.
Oh geez, I've got a nice collection of 300 ZXs, Z32s.
It's the Z-Man for sure.
I got a 2JZ36 with a Supra 6-speed in it, and then I do have an MK4 Supra as well.
Oh yeah.
So.
Is that a Supra? you guys haven't seen one of those on the channel for sure, so it's a good one. So yeah, we'll go pick his brain. We'll do a full video on that sometime once he's ready. And yeah, but besides that, you guys say thank you to Aaron down in the comments. Thank you to Aaron from me.
Hey, that was fun, bro.
And
appreciate you taking me along.
I got your back anytime you need. He's got the truck, but we'll figure something out. So yeah, I'll catch you guys back at home. We'll do a little walk around of the car. All right, you guys, here she is. It's actually the next morning. Yesterday was a big adventure. We had other stuff to do as well when we got back, so catching you guys up now. But basics on the car: 2002 C230 compressor coupe, which is, you know, the infamous hatchback, which sometimes loved, sometimes hated, but they're pretty cool cars for what they are. I'm not like the biggest fan of the body style, but I don't think they look terrible. I think they're kind of cool, like I said, for what they are. It does have 17-inch 5-spoke AMG wheels. I think these were typically on like 208s. Probably came as an option for these, I think, but a cool wheel nonetheless, and was part of the deal that kind of intrigued me because they're worth a good chunk of money. I paid $800 for the car. The key pieces to that is A, it has no title, but I do have a notarized bill of sale, so we should be able to get a title. And then B, it has no key. But Josh from Mercedes Swap Shop is going to help us out with that. So I need to pull the EIS module. I already got the ECU out. We're going to try to tune that as well. And hopefully we can get this thing to fire up. If all it needs is a key, that would be great. My plans, like I said, we're Benz'n on a budget. So my plan is get this car running. If I can get it running once we get the keys back, then I will title it. Once I title it, I want to pick up another shell possibly to put this drivetrain into. And you guys know, if you've been watching the channel or paying attention to the community feed, we did a vote recently, and this was my idea, was putting an M111K 6-speed into a 190E. And this popped up. I do have a source for a 190E shell, so you guys let me know. Is that what we should do with this, or should we just get it running and go from there? But I don't know, it's kind of cool having a car for $800 and potentially running once we get a key. I'm excited about that, but let's keep going. So interior wise, it's kind of beat up. Seats and stuff are still in really good shape. Actually, everything's dirty. It was sitting for quite a while. It has this two-tone leather combination. I haven't really seen this in these cars, but they did come with some quirky combinations. I was hoping I would get the cool like diamond cloth pattern type thing, or like they look like little chevrons or something. But the coolest part about it, as you guys saw, I think, is a 6-speed. So that's a huge deal for that. Hood is already open. I'll show you guys that in a second, but let me finish walking you guys around. The car overall is really straight. Like normally, you know, you'd expect a cheap car like this to be dented here and there, but yeah, honestly, it's, I think the only real little like ding is right here on the door. The door got kind of pinched a little bit, but probably just hammer that out, to be honest. Yeah, let's take a look at the engine bay. Alright, hood struts are absolutely blown, and the service position also doesn't really work, so I'm going to be holding this up. But here it is, our M111K. There's a few variants of this, so like some of them have different intake setups, some of them have different filter setups, etc. Like on my old C230 compressor coupe, or not coupe, my old 202 C230 compressor, a much different setup than this. Filter box was all over there. Coolant reservoir was somewhere else, I think on the right side or something, I can't remember, but different setup than this. But overall, the motor is the same. It's a 4-cylinder forged internal supercharged motor directly from Benz'n, so pretty cool, to be honest. And people even turbo these things, and you can put them to about 400 horsepower reliably with stock internals and all that stuff. So pretty good little motors. And we have a lot of V8s on the channel, guys, and as much as I love V8s, the gas that I pay for all the cars is kind of insane. So it's going to be nice to have a 4-cylinder to use as what I'm hoping to make into my daily, a 190E with an M111K 6-speed daily. I think that will be a fantastic car to just kind of huck around and use for everything. So that's the plan as of now. Like I said, I already pulled the ECU. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the fuse box, because it looks like the fuse box at some point was swapped out. So we'll see. We might be getting ourselves into some wiring debacles if when the key gets here it doesn't just start up. So we will see. But overall, I think things are pretty healthy. It's got oil in it still. Oil looks decent. Underneath the car, you guys are not gonna be able to see, but it's fairly clean and no corrosion. So that's another really good thing. And yeah, just overall the car is in good shape. So if I can get it running with the key, I'm sure we can, get it titled, etc., then I will pull the drivetrain out of it, pull everything out I want out of it, probably the cluster, all the electronics we need, etc. The wheels are obviously going to get swapped over. I'll keep those. And then as long as we have a title, we can scrap the shell. So yeah, otherwise I can just put it on Facebook Marketplace and let somebody come grab it if they want to. I know these are getting more popular for the M113 swaps, because putting an M113 into these little coupes is a recipe for fun and tire burning. So if anyone's interested in the shell after we're done, let me know. But I'm gonna kind of take it one step at a time, because who knows, maybe I get it running and I actually enjoy the car, and I don't know, I'm not gonna like submit myself to anything fully yet. It's just one step at a time, getting the key made, seeing if it'll start up, seeing if we can get it to run, and then going from there. But I think for $800 we're off to a great start for Benz'n on a budget to get a whole car, a whole potential drivetrain swap or keep, or whatever you want to call it. Interior that's in pretty good shape, besides all the plastics and the door panels, those are kind of shot. But yeah, overall I think we're in pretty good shape. I couldn't remember this yesterday. I was trying to move the seat back. I forgot they got this ratchet mechanism. I'll finally be able to sit. Oh, that's actually just kind of leaning it down. I don't think it's pushing it back. Maybe this one is the one to push it back. Nope, that's for the front seat going down. All right, well, I can finally kind of fit in here. Not really, but yeah, looking around the interior, I mean, the cluster might get reused. Steering wheel probably not, but yeah, overall, I mean, it's got a lot of usable pieces for whatever we decide to do with the builds. And yeah, I think I got a plan, but you guys let me know what you think. This is an exciting new territory for me. I'm excited to have this drivetrain again because, like I said, it was in my first Mercedes, my old 202 compressor, and fantastic motor. I love the 2.3 M111, so really excited to actually have a chance to like properly tune it, throw some aftermarket parts on it. They do have like some different supercharged pulleys and things like that you can do on them nowadays. So it is cool that they have a little bit of aftermarket support to mess around with. I think right now, before I end the video, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the EIS module out of there, and then we'll have those ready to ship out to Josh from Mercedes Swap Shop tomorrow. So I think in order to do that, I'm gonna need to pull the center console out, which is not too hard. I need to pop this thing off, a couple Torx, pop this thing, one screw behind the parking brake, and then I think you have to like rotate these off the little front portion with like a pick tool or something, and then this should just pop down. I mean, in reality, I could probably just break all this and get it out, but I don't want to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna try to figure this out, and then I'll get back to you guys when I pull it out. All right, you guys, well, a whole lot of interior chaos later. We have access to the EIS. I'm not sure what to do here, guys. Spinning this off doesn't really feel like it's doing much, but I gotta watch some videos and see if I can find out exactly what I need to do. But a lot of like little, you know, things like this, like exposed wiring, and just somebody's really chopped through this thing at some point. You can tell it had like some type of speaker system in it at some point. It's got the little external mic. Whatever was in here, I don't know. Yeah, so taking everything apart was fairly easy. I'm pretty familiar with the 203s now, so kind of just did it from memory. A lot of little Torx screws. I think they're like mostly T15s or T20s. All these little guys, and behind the vents and all that stuff. But basically, once you get them off of this side, you can yank this just straight down pretty much, and comes off of the clips. So yeah, last thing I need to do is just figure out how to get to that thing. Once I can kind of like get what I need, I'm gonna try to just clean the crap out of here. A lot of these little plastic pieces I'm gonna end up probably selling individually too, so I'm not gonna worry about putting anything back really besides this little trim for underneath the column. But yeah, I'll check back once I get that thing out of there. All right, guys, sorting through here some more. The fuel pumps, or not the fuel pump, but the sending unit, both the plugs are off, which is kind of peculiar. Makes you curious as to what was going on. We'll see, you guys. We'll see if this thing will run once you get the key back, but I don't know. Maybe it's better off just trying to do a push button start on it. All right, guys, we're on the way, but still haven't got this thing out. So I'm pretty sure this thing twists and then you can push it back through, but yeah, it's not budging as of now. I at least got this all the way down, so it's easy to get all to the plugs, but I'll check back with you guys in a bit again once I got this off. All right, you guys, well, good chunk of time later. It's now nighttime. Finally got the EIS out, undamaged, thankfully. But man, thing was stuck on there. You can see it's working in the night light out there, but this thing, I basically had to tear this thing apart. There's a ring. I mean, I know how these work. There's a ring that, you know, spins on here. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. But this ring, probably just from years of being on there and the car sitting, it would not budge. So thankfully, after a lot of coercing, basically spinning this thing left, spinning it right, spinning it left, spinning it right, getting it to try to unlock enough, it finally caught and I was able to spin it off by hand. So now we got our two pieces that I need to send over to Josh, our ECU and our EIS. So should be able to make a key, and that's one step down, a big step for part one of Benz'n on a budget here. That'll go ahead and do it, guys, for part one of Benz'n on a budget. I am so excited. I got an $800 car that has a ton of cool pieces on it that we are gonna make use of. If you guys are enjoying what you saw today, let me know down in the comments, please. I'm excited to hear you guys' feedback. You will not want to miss part two. I can tell you that right now. I will leave it right there, won't say anymore, but I will catch you guys soon for part two. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.